All right, my people. Well, this is another one. You welcome back. Okay, and then onto this one, Professor Wole Soyinka has cried out. At the end of the day, see what goes around, my people. They say comes around. All right, Wole Soyinka is crying out right now that Fulani herdsmen are taking over his own compound. They've taken over his own camp. They've taken over his farmland. You can imagine. All right, and a lot of people have been that, okay, fine. When we were complaining that Fulani herdsmen had taken over the Yoruba land, some of them were like, Fulani are not criminals. The main criminals, you need to look for them. Yes, they are just in disguise. Okay, now they have taken over your land, they have taken over your farmland also. So there've been a lot of reactions onto this. All right, and then meanwhile, according to Professor Wole Soyinka, he has cried out and he has said that, please, so you people should come to my rescue. Fulani herdsmen are taking over my forest, okay? In fact, according to him, he has said it that Fulani herdsmen are taking over my compound. Oh, I beg you, make una help me. All right, and then, a lot of people have been like, okay, fine, Mr. Man, okay, now you don't come to your turn. See, I never see anything. All right, according to what I have here, it has been gathered that Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka says Fulani herdsmen have brought war to his doorstep. The Nobel laureate said this in reaction of the current crisis between the herdsmen and indigenes of the Southwest. All right, in an exclusive interview with BBC Pidgin, Soyinka stated that he expects President Buhari to call the herdsmen to order, adding that since he hasn't said anything to this point, he considers him complacent. All right, and then Soyinka said, what do you expect from us now that this war is on our doorstep? Now he has lamented. All right, and then now, according to Wole Soyinka, he has said that my family tells me that if I go in depth again, they will have me institutionalized on what he is expecting the president to do in order to tell the people that it is no longer business as usual. Okay, Soyinka said, address the nation in a very stern, unambiguous terms. Says openly, yes, I know I am the matron of the Cattle Rearer Association, etc. I am a cattle rancher myself. It is a business and I run my business on business terms. I do not run my business by killing people. I do not run my business by raping, displacing, torturing, and I don't run my business by occupying land that does not belong to me. Okay, and then I am warning all you business people in the food commodities, in the cattle rearing business. All right, and it says, whatever comes to you for illegal occupation or for trespassing in other people's property is your business. And then I am ordering the army, I am ordering all the security forces to back citizens' effort in flushing you people out. I expect nothing less, even at this stage. It is very late already, but not too late. It is the language I expect from President Buhari, and as long as that language does not come, I must consider him quite complacent with what is going on because the buck stop at his desk. All right, and speaking on his biggest fear on where the current state of the country, the Nobel laureate said, we may have entered a phase of Syria skirmishes. Okay, we'll get more and more violent and less focus, which will swell into a developed civil war and a very untidy and messy one at that. Okay, can you hear that? Okay, and that is my biggest fear, and unless action is taken, which I am very glad that the governors are coming together and they are discussing in all seriousness. All right, and I am very glad that they are pulling in renegades. Groups like the Miheti Hala, for instance, obviously knocking some sense into the heads of their leaders and spokes. I noticed that they are now talking about accepting the decisions of governors and agreeing to obey. On what he thinks of the actions of Yoruba activist Sunday Igboho, who gave the herdsmen 7 days ultimatum to leave Oyo State. Soyinka said, "We have never met, and incidentally, I saw a headline on one of these online reports titled, 'Soyinka calls Igbo her hero.' I mean, I never did. Okay, but certainly Igbo has responded to a situation in the way he knew how. How you will see the how you will see that he would try to work with others. This is the way these things always happen. All right, somebody will reach his explosion point and he says, 'I cannot take this any longer,' and it takes an action. The action might be excessive, it may be wrong, but what matters is that somebody has responded to an unacceptable situation. Any errors which you make is for the rest of us correct by calling him, and I know that a number of people are doing that." All right, can you hear that? Maybe you can hear that. Okay, a lot of people who had been saying that these so-called Fulani herdsmen should be left alone, that is not all Fulani herdsmen that are terrorists. All right, now, and this now takes me back to what Kohiki Media said earlier before now. And then, according to him, he said, and I quote, "Some people are in Nigeria, they don't care about anything. They believe that since they have at least like 10 million naira in their bank account, AC is blowing them, and then they have probably a Prado Jeep in their compound. They believe that all these things that are happening does not concern them." And he said one thing that don't get it twisted, because one day will be one day. These same atrocities that have been happening will meet you one day, and then all those things you were saying, they will now go down in your eye. And then another thing is said that actually I picked was the fact that many of these people, because of the small money you have in your bank account, you've forgotten that as you are spending, you are not getting back. You are spending it, you are not getting back. One day it will finish and your eyes will be cleared. All right. And then it said a lot of things. And then look at what we are seeing right now. Somebody like Wole Soyinka is experiencing the same thing. And he has said a lot that if care is not taken, there will be war in the country. But we are praying there shouldn't be war. Okay, you can imagine. And there's been a lot of reactions. A lot of people have said that, Professor Wole Soyinka, how many times did I call you? All right, Nigerians have been saying that, Professor, you must face the music, because in the first place, you brought in this regime. In the first place, you supported this regime. And now, a lot of people complained you never said anything. Now, they are now in your doorstep. You must face the music. Yes, you must face the music. And then he has said something that, if care is not taken, there will be war in the country. All right, and then as it is, oh my God, my brother, this is not funny. All right, and then when Nnamdi Kanu was warning against this, a lot of them said he was a madman. He was insane. And look at it right now. They are now calling themselves that, oh, what do we do? Okay, and then that is it. There's been a lot of reactions onto this one. And then according to what I have here, all right, according to Michael Ejijala, he has said that, well, history will not speak very fine about Wole Soyinka and his likes, who brought this evil upon Nigeria. Okay, and Riskat Adebule has said that, well, the slogan of Operation Feed the Nation has been assassinated by Fulani herdsmen, killing farmers and preventing them from going to their farms. God save Nigeria. Let us wake up from our slumber. All right, and according to Uncle Peter, so to say, he has said that, Professor, with due respect, you told us that he is a better option back in 2015. Happy New Year. All right. And Conwell Ebebu is saying that, is the road to Ojota Park closed? Reach out to your colleagues as you did during Goodluck Ebele Jonathan's time and organize a protest. It is now you have realized that the man you were dining and whining is a devil, which you fail to use extra long spoon. All right, and then that is it on this one. A lot of comments keep coming in, but meanwhile, let me have more take from you on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.